1,
2,
3,
4.
5.
Hi, my name is Bryson Edging, and this is my informative speech on the history of DeMarini. So DeMarini was founded by a guy named Ray DeMarini, and he was the founder in a small garage, which he started the idea of it and put the thought into people around him to create a bat, and took this idea to his barn outside. So Ray DeMarini was a softball player who wanted to see upon handmade bats, so he started to create his own, and which came about to be called the DeMarini. The bat he started with was very low tech because of it started in 1989, and so there wasn't a lot of technology going around with it, but it still created a pretty solid bat that people used and still use today. So he had this company as DeMarini, and when he started making the bats and started popping with it, he gave it to the foundation of Wilson, who took over DeMarini and creates the bats he once started today. So some examples I have from bats he's made are, this one is from the 2000s. Now this is his original bat of the Goods, as the Goods is probably one of the best or most known bat from DeMarini that's been made, because it's one of the most used and the best with technology, as people have said and have recommended to a lot of other people to use this bat. And this is the bat that really started DeMarini as the new technological area. This bat is from the 2010s era, and is the most powerful bat that was made really in DeMarini history, because this is when he really took the advancements and innovations that technology gave to the bat producers, in which DeMarini took very good handle of that resource and created a very huge bat with a huge barrel that was funded a lot by Wilson, as Wilson wanted to become a part of the known bat industry, and so the taking over DeMarini really helped him in making the bat and producing it. As one of the best DeMarini has made with this one. This bat is the newest of the Goods, and this is probably the most used one that's ever been used because of how flexible and the innovations they really put into this bat, as this is the most recent Goods that has been made, and you will see high school, college, and even some kids using this bat, as it tells you on the bat how big of a sweet spot and the good titanium metal they put in it, as it demonstrates on the bat. And this is the bat that I use in game today. But DeMarini does not just come in baseball bats. He made it into a softball bat industry too, as it's not as quite boomed, but it has come a far way, as you still see DeMarini's used today in softball, in which I think that he was at first trying to go for the softball spot because that's the sport he did play, but I think baseball took him further and showed the true way that DeMarinis were going to be made. In 2025, DeMarini is a top 3 used bat brand in the world, and is one of the most influential to kids because of the markings it has on it, the words, and just the great branding team that it provides to show true support on why you should get the bat and how the bat will effectively help you in your sport, which is softball or baseball, or even with the Wilson combination, the gloves that they bring with DeMarini. And just DeMarini is very impactful in many different spots of equipment you may need for the sport of baseball and softball. And as Ray DeMarini is still living today and has very much pride in this bat and has continued to show and tell people on why this bat is a very good resource and why people should be going along with it. So lastly, I will say DeMarini has played a big impact in my life and is a very good brand, and the history of it that's come about has been amazing and shown in many different ways. This is my audience.
1, 2, 3, 4.